Hey everyone, so welcome back to my channel. I am doing another bi-weekly paycheck check-in. Last time I did this was September 9th paycheck, and today is payday. It's September 24th, so I'm going to check in, see how I did, and also stuff my cash envelopes. And yes, I am back to using my hands because I look like Dracula right now and no one wants to see that. So I'm going to start with actually going through each expense that I budgeted for and then the budgeted amount and what I actually came under or over. And I will say that no, I have a lot more expenses, but for my other expenses, like my savings contributions, those are automatically sent to my savings accounts. And I have a bills account which holds all of like my essential expenses such as rent, utilities, etc. So those are automatically deducted from my paycheck and sent to my bills account, and then they are all on bill pay. So whenever they come due, they are just withdrawn from the account. And I do have a September check-in video coming soon in which I go over all of my expenses that I budgeted for in September. So be on the lookout for that because you will see how I did with the rest of my expenses. Okay, so last time I did not take groceries out in cash. Typically, these are all the expenses that I use the cash envelope system for, since they are all variable expenses and they are expenses that I need extra help with, and cash just helps to keep me organized and I can quickly look and see how well I'm doing or how bad I'm doing. But I was too lazy to go to one of my banks last time, so I left it in my account and budgeted $180 for that, and I actually did not come under or over anything. I came right on the money at 180 because I have nothing remaining. And sorry if I am writing sideways, I'm trying to keep everything in the frame. But for gas, same thing. My gas and groceries accounts, they are in all one account. So I have combined them together and I did not go to the bank. So this was left in my account as well. I still budget $70 even though most of the time I do come under budget due to working from home because of the pandemic. But whenever I go back in the office, I don't feel like adjusting this. So I'm just leaving it as it is. I budget $70 and I actually only spent $28.43. Uh-oh. So I came under budget $41.57. And I will say that this is not anything remaining. There was pretty much nothing remaining in that account because I rolled this over into my groceries. Now for personal, I budget $100. This is for me and my two kids. So it's not just me that's using this $100. It is for my children as well. And yes, that is super tight for 3 people, but I just find that that works best for us and for me right now, since I want most of my money to go towards my debt because I am trying to be debt free this year. So I keep it at $100 every 2 weeks and I put it in this fun envelope. So I am excited to take everything out. So I have $25 left over, which has not really been happening recently. Now I'm excited about this because my spending senses have been getting to me. What I did to make sure that I stayed within budget this time around, I took this $20 and I hid it from myself. And that is what I will do from time to time. If I'm just over myself and my spending, I will take an amount that I would like to come under and I will hide the money. So I will put it somewhere, maybe in my closet. That way, when I am going out with my purse, I don't have that money, so I am forced to stick to the budgeted amount or whatever amount that I have in my cash envelope at the time. So I went ahead and took this from my hiding place and put it back in the envelope the day before payday because I had pretty much made it at that time. So I only spent $75 for personal. And that's because we've really just been in the house. The weather has been kind of crazy and I have been super busy. So staying in the house is worth it sometimes. Now, for beauty, I budget $30, but I kept $10 in my account as a buffer. I am pretty sure I did not come under anything for beauty. And yeah, womp. It is empty. I went to Ulta, enough said, and I'm obsessed with skincare. So this got spent on retinol and I want to say some more oils. So nothing for beauty. And for household, I typically budget $38, but I boosted it by $2. What that was going to do, I have no idea, but I just wanted to even it out. So I have $10 remaining, which means that I spent $30. And for household, this includes like if I need toilet paper, if I want air freshener, laundry detergent, if my son is maybe needing more pull-ups. And I'm really thinking that I came under this time around because I have weaned him out of his pull-ups at night. Thank God. So I don't have to buy any more pull-ups. We are in underwear 24/7 around here. So I really feel like that's going to help me stay within budget when it comes to household, because sometimes those pull-ups would just take me under with that amount. And now for flex, if you are new here, if this is the first budget with me video that you have ever watched, flex, what I like to do whenever I get cash back, so when I get change and I get ones, I will save all of my ones and I will put them aside in this flex envelope. And depending on whatever savings goal that I have at the time, it's typically sinking funds. I will set the cash aside in a popcorn tin. And then once I get a good stack, then I will take it to the bank and deposit it in order to purchase whatever it is that I was needing to purchase. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. $8 in singles saved up. I really felt like I had more. Knowing me, I probably used it on Starbucks because my drinks are $2.73. Yes, I know it down to the cents. And sometimes I just don't want to break a 5 or a 10, so I probably use some of the ones. But still, $8 is better than nothing. And for flex, this is going to be for all of these expenses. So whatever I'm using cash for, I don't put in there, oh, $2 came from personal, $2 came from household. I just put it all in the envelope and then I will save it. So now for today's paycheck, and I'm going to go ahead and stuff my cash envelopes. I did not withdraw everything that I would need out from the ATM since I had change or cash left over. I'm just going to use this to help me make change. So for groceries, I am going to keep it at $180 because we are obviously in the house a lot more and we always cut it really, really close. So I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to keep that the same. So I will find my groceries envelope and I'm going to put in $180. And I got crispy 20s from both banks today, so hoping they don't stick together. Okay, so that's good to go. I'll put that out on the side. So for gas, as I stated before, I'm going to leave it at $70. Even though I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to come under. Oh, well. And I actually went to both banks this time, so I'm going to use all of my cash envelopes. And actually, now that I think about it, I think I only withdrew out $180 and then $60 for gas, so I'm leaving $10 in the account as a buffer. So 20, 40, 60, that's going to go in the gas envelope. And I'm using that 10 as a buffer because when I'm cutting it close with groceries, I tend to always pull from whatever I'm under on gas. So for personal, I'm going to keep it at $100. We are going into October, so I feel like with the next paycheck, I may increase this because it is my birthday month in October, and I would like to at least get some sushi. So I may increase that a little bit. I'm not quite sure, but my biggest gift would be being debt free next month. So fingers crossed that a couple of $1,000s falls down from the sky. So 20, 40, 60, 80. And I actually left $10 in my account, 20 actually, since I had change here. I left 10 so that I could load my Starbucks card because I figured since I'm always getting coffee, I might as well get the rewards so that I can get a free drink. I have tried making coffee at home, and I just find that the trips to Starbucks just bring a little light to my day, and I am trying to do whatever I can to keep my sanity this year. So if you are on a budget, don't let anyone make you feel bad for going to get coffee. And to be quite honest, no, I don't care how many thousands that I could save a year. My mental peace and my mental sanity come first. So that keeps me happy. That's one of the few things that I do for myself. So I'm going to continue that. Plus my drinks are only $2.73 because I get iced coffees. And that is on purpose because they are cheap. So for household, I am going to budget $40. So I'm not going to make it 38 again. I'm going to keep it even at 40. And I will say now for beauty, I left beauty in my account because I don't feel like I'm going to do beauty this time around. I feel like I'm going to give that $30 to something else. I'm just going to let it sit in my bank account as a buffer for these two expenses. As I stated before, they're in the same account. And then these three expenses are in a different account. So I have these clumped together. So I'm going to leave the $30 in the account. And I'm going to say right now that I'm not going to use any of it. I'm just going to let it sit just in case I need to pull from those funds. So beauty is out the way. And then for flex, I will leave this in my little cash envelope pouch so that I can transfer over the ones. And this is my change here that I have, just because most businesses want like exact change now, or if you can help them out with coins, they appreciate that. So for, let's see, I think I have about $33 that I came under. I am going to keep this in my pouch until I go to the bank and deposit it. And I'm going to make an extra student loan payment with this. So that is the plan for this money here. This wraps up my paycheck check-in. So I will check in 2 weeks to go over the 9/24 paycheck to see how good I did or how bad I did. And then I will show you guys how I'm going to be budgeting the first paycheck in October, which is insane because it is crazy that this year is almost over. But I'm kind of excited as the year is winding down because I am hoping to be debt free. And I'm not going to go over my debt totals in this video. I am going to wait until I upload my September video. So do not forget to be on the lookout for that so that you can see how much I paid in debt in September and where I am now because I just hit a new milestone. But leave in the comments below what goals that you guys are going to be working on for October, and I will catch you all in the next one.